Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng reaction, opinion itong article published sa Manila Times. Title, Designation of Escudero Violates the Constitution, Law Expert Says. The designation of Senator Francis Escudero as the presiding officer in the impeachment trial of Vice President Sara Duterte runs counter to the intent of the framers of the Constitution and puts the ongoing proceedings at risk of being declared void. Void, baliwala. Para bang nung last year na impeachment case, ano ba yun? Void ab initio, defective from the beginning. So parang ganito rin, void pa rin itong impeachment trial dahil ang intent ng mga framers ng Constitution, ang presiding officer should be the Senate President. Eh bakit binutuhan pa nila si Escudero as presiding officer? Oh. International law consultant Melissa Loha said the records of the 1986 Constitutional Commission show that the framers intended the Senate President to preside over all impeachment trials except those involving the President, although that is not explicitly stated in the Constitution. Loha said, an exchange between Commissioners Christian Munsod and Hilario Divide Jr. on July 28, 1986 left little doubt on who should preside in all other impeachment cases outside the President. Oh. Sabi niya, is it not understood that when the President of the Philippines is on trial, it is the only time when the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court will preside? Is it necessary to say that the Senate President shall preside during other times? Munsod said, when Davide proposed an amendment to include the sentence, in all other cases, the President of the Senate shall preside. Upon hearing the clarification, however, Davide withdrew his proposed amendment. So, klaro talaga. In retrospect, mas maganda na lang sana inilagay yung proposal ni Davide para klaro ngayon. Kaya lang dahil pumayag si Hilario Davide na tanggalin na lang yung proposal niya, ibig sabihin, very clear ang intent na in all other impeachment cases, it should be the Senate President who will preside. The only case na hindi mag-preside ang Senate President, kung yung Presidente ang nasasakdal, it's the Chief Justice of Supreme Court who will preside. Loha said this exchange was significant because the Supreme Court has repeatedly relied on the framers' deliberations in interpreting constitutional provisions. She also argued that while the Constitution authorizes the Senate to adopt its own impeachment rules, the authority does not extend to changing or overriding the Constitution itself. So sabi niya, hence, any rule that the Senate adopted which is contrary to the Constitution is void. Okay? Loha maintained that the Senate rule allowing Escudero to preside over the impeachment trial, despite the constitutional intent, is invalid, and any proceedings conducted under such a rule could be questioned as legally defective. She said the presiding officer exercises critical powers during the trial, including issuing rulings on objections and procedural matters, and that if the officer's authority is unconstitutional, those rulings would be void ab initio or from the beginning. Grabe. Loha warned that the Senate majority faces the risk of having the impeachment trial invalidated if it continues under what she described as an unconstitutional rule governing presiding officer. Okay, so sinerge ko. Who is Melissa Loha? Is she really an international law expert? Oh, ito, sinerge. Is Melissa Loha an international law expert? Ang sagot is yes. Dr. Melissa Loha is an accomplished international law expert with extensive academic credentials and prominent public profile in legal analysis. She holds a PhD in international law from the University of Hong Kong. She serves as a postdoctoral fellow at the University of Copenhagen Center for European Comparative and Constitutional Legal Studies. Her research covers critical areas of public international law and legal theory. Mabigat ito. So, nakinig ako sa balitaktakan nila kasi nagbutuhan eh. Ang walong minority members, lahat sila against. Isinite nila yung intent ng framers of constitution. Kaya lang, yung majority, kasi yun ang gusto nila, bumoto yung 12 na Escudero. Kasi, kung si Gatchalian ang mag-preside, talagang nakikita nila na ang trial will not go smoothly. Kasi, nakikita nila kulang sa kaalaman si Gatchalian sa pag-preside ng napaka-importanting impeachment trial na ito. So, but to me, blessing in disguise. Bakit? Yung pag-preside ni Escudero kahapon, nakita ko yung fairness. It's a blessing in disguise na bumaliktad siya at siya ang pinili ng majority na mag-preside. Ako, opinion ko lang ito I can expect a fair trial ni BP Sara dahil nandyan si Escudero na may paninindigan. Kaya pagbigyan natin siya ng chance, yung pagbaliktad niya, kalimutan lang muna natin ngayon, tutukan natin, dapat magkaroon ng patas na pagdinig. At si Escudero, napatunayan niya, sa aking observation, patas. Kasi ang mga naging desisyon niya, yung number of conviction votes, sinabi niya na, 16. O yung motion ni Luistro, dininay niya kagad. Pinagbigyan niya, panalo ang defense. Something like that. Salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa channel nito. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong talanding ng Bukidnon dahil ang income natin sa channel na ito is pantulong sa tribo. Namimigay tayo ng libreng yero at pako dahil yan, para makapagpatayo itong tribo ng mas maayos na tirahan. Panoorin nyo ang video na ito.
Karon ni anak ko sa balay sa natabangan ng ugero. So mauna ni ang gitabang nga yero nga ilan ang giatop tungod kay nagdali-dali sila og atop tungod kay sige og kaulan dire. So karon atong nakita nga human gyud sa pag-atop og nakapatindog na gyud sila sa ilang balay tungod sa tabang. So kuan na gyud. Tungod sa tabang nakabalay na sila.
Salamat sa Ginoo nga ug sa nagtabang sa sin nga nag-atop na gid kay ga tuluan na among balay sa gi atop na gid namo ang gitabang sa amoa.
Oo, so tungod kay sige na og kaulan, inyo na lang giatop ang gitabang sa inyo nga yero.
O giatop na gid namo. Salamat kayo sa nagtabang sa amoa.
So nindot na gyud ang inyong atop. So pila na to ka tuig ang inyong atop nga inyong gipulihan nga karon nakapatindog na mo aning inyong bag-ong balay.
Pila? 5 na katuig.
5 na ka tuig. So karon nindot na gyud di na gyud mo maulanan.
Dili na. Hinaot unta nga magpadayon pa ni nga tabang kay para matabangan ang kakalisod.
So daghan pa di ang nanginhanglan og tabang
O dagan pa gyud.
nga sama ninyo. So salamat kayo.